Do you know what the most common prey of polar bears is? Fish, penguins, or seals? Ever wondered how polar bears hunt for their food in the Arctic, a region where the temperature is more freezing than your freezer? Imagine digging your hand in your freezer to dig your meal out. Can't do it? But polar bears can. Curious to know how? Watch this video till the end to find out about the different hunting techniques of polar bears and their prey. Trust us, the end is not worth missing. Polar bears, the masters of the Arctic's northern hemisphere, have a unique style of hunting that will leave you in stitches. These furry white beasts might look cute and cuddly, but stop at nothing to catch their next meal. Their hunting technique involves a series of comical dance moves, silly snarls, and lots of sliding on their bellies. They start with a little jig to lure their prey, then perform a dramatic slide on the ice, pretending to be a snowball rolling towards their target. Then, they let out a loud growl as they get closer, causing the prey to freeze in terror. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready to join the most extraordinary hunt in the Arctic Circle. Hunting tactics. Polar bears are solitary hunters that use white fur to blend in with their snowy surroundings. This makes it sneaking up on their prey easy. Winter is crucial for polar bears as they must hunt and store enough food through the long, harsh Arctic winter. Winter hunting can be challenging for polar bears as the icy conditions and reduced visibility make it difficult to find and catch their prey. However, these powerful predators have adapted to the harsh Arctic environment. They have developed several hunting techniques to survive and thrive during winter. Opportunistic hunting. Polar bears are known to be opportunistic hunters, which means they will take advantage of any food source that is available to them. This type of hunting behavior allows them to be flexible and adaptable in their search of food, but especially in an environment like the Arctic, where food is scarce and conditions can be harsh. Ambush hunting. Ambush hunting is a crucial technique for polar bears to catch their food and survive in the harsh Arctic environment. Let's see how they hunt using ambush. Polar bears will hide behind ice formations or snow drifts and ambush their prey as they come near. The most common prey for polar bears is the seal. This animal is particularly vulnerable when it comes up to breathe through the holes in the ice. The polar bear will wait quietly and patiently, sometimes for hours, until a seal comes up to breathe. Then it strikes with lightning speed and power when the seal finally pops its head up. In a matter of seconds, the polar bear will use its massive paws and sharp claws to grab the seal and drag it onto the ice. Stalking. Stalking is another effective hunting technique used by polar bears. Unlike ambush hunting, stalking requires the polar bear to actively search for its prey and follow it until the right moment to strike. This technique requires the polar bear to have excellent senses. How do they hunt by stalking? When a polar bear is stalking its prey, it will move slowly and carefully, using its white fur to merge with the snow and avoid detection. It will also try to stay downwind from its prey so that it does not catch its scent and become alert to the bear's presence. This slow and calculated approach allows the polar bear to get as close as possible to its prey before making its final move. Once the polar bear is in range, it will launch a sudden and powerful attack using its massive paws and sharp claws to grab the prey. The speed and power of the attack often take the prey by surprise, and the polar bear can quickly subdue it and make the kill. Fishing. Fishing is a versatile and effective hunting technique used by polar bears to catch their food and survive in the harsh Arctic environment. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and use their powerful front claws to break through the ice to catch fish. Fishing can be a more difficult and time-consuming form of hunting for polar bears, but it is also a crucial part of their diet. When fishing, polar bears often sit and wait patiently near the water's edge, watching for any movement. Once a fish is spotted, the polar bear will dive into the water, using its powerful front paws to scoop up the fish and bring it to the surface. Polar bears also use their powerful sense of smell to locate schools of fish swimming under the ice. In this case, the polar bear will break through the ice and use its front paws to grab the fish. Chasing. Chasing is another hunting technique used by polar bears to catch their prey. Polar bears will chase their prey on the ice, using their speed and agility to run them down. Their powerful legs help them to run at top speed across the snow and ice when chasing prey. The long legs and large paws help the polar bears to move quickly and efficiently over a rough terrain, allowing them to close in on the prey. Their speed can reach up to 40 kilometers per hour, 25 miles per hour. Polar bears' excellent sense of smell also comes into play during a chase. The bear uses its nose to track its quarry, following the scent trail until it is close enough to make its final move. Chasing can be a successful form of hunting for polar bears. Still, it is also a physically demanding form of hunting that requires a lot of energy. Group hunting, teamwork wins championship. These solitary hunters sometimes join forces and hunt in groups, especially for larger prey like walruses. Group hunting is a rare but effective hunting technique used by polar bears. It requires cooperation, coordination, and communication among polar bears. When hunting in a group, polar bears use their collective strength and numbers to surround and attack their prey. They will work together to close in on their target, using their massive size and sharp claws to subdue it. Group hunting also allows the polar bears to take turns attacking their prey, allowing them to conserve their energy and avoid injury. Scavenging. Polar bears are opportunistic feeders, and scavenging is one way to obtain food when other sources are scarce. Scavenging involves consuming dead animals such as whale or seal remains. It can provide a valuable source of food for polar bears. Searching for animal remains. Polar bears' strong sense allows them to locate the scent of dead animals from far away. They will search the ice floes and surrounding area for any available dead bodies. Competition for animal remains. When a polar bear finds an animal's dead body, it is common for other bears to arrive and compete for the food source. Polar bears are solitary animals that tolerate each other when food is involved. Dominant males may defend the dead bodies from other bears and consume most of the available food. Snatching from other predators. The Arctic environment provides limited food options, so polar bears have developed the ability to snatch prey from other predators. They can overpower other predators to take their prey. They snatch the kills of other predators such as wolves and wolverines. They are also known to snatch fish from seabirds and raid the nests of seabirds for eggs. Snatching provides polar bears with a reliable food source when hunting is unsuccessful. It also allows them to conserve energy and focus their hunting efforts on other prey. Snatching is especially important for polar bear cubs and sub-adult bears, as they do not have the hunting skills required to catch live prey. Snatching by polar bears can impact the populations of other predators. When polar bears snatch their prey, they compete for food and may reduce the populations of these other predators. Overall, polar bears are skilled and adaptable hunters, able to take advantage of their environment to catch their prey. Polar bears are one of the most efficient hunters in the Arctic. Their ability to camouflage in their surroundings, exceptional sense of smell, and stealthy movements allow them to easily surprise and capture their prey. Coming to the question at the beginning of the video, you must have understood why penguins were not mentioned as a part of polar bears' diet. Yes, that's because penguins live in the southern hemisphere of the Arctic, some 11,500 kilometers or 7,145 miles away from the polar bears. So, as much as they would love a high-protein diet, they are not lucky enough to feast on the fresh meat of these flightless birds. Do tell us in the comments section if you enjoyed the video. We will also love to know which hunting technique you liked the most. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the most exciting updates from the animal kingdom. Till then, happy YouTubing!